Hello and welcome to vlog number 87. This week I'm going to talk about the process of applying for a prescription for medicinal cannabis. The government announced last week that cannabis-based medicines are to be moved to Schedule 2, meaning that they can be prescribed by doctors to their patients. That's definitely a step in the right direction because it involves the acceptance by the government that cannabis has medicinal value. Something that, to date, they have denied. The announcement is just a headline though, and there is a process to be followed should you wish to be prescribed medicinal cannabis. The general public seem to think that this is job done, and that is precisely what that headline was designed to do. The reality is that it is still going to be nigh on impossible, in my opinion, to satisfy the requirements to access medicinal cannabis. So the battle has been won, but the war goes on. Perhaps I'm exceptionally stupid, but when I heard about the procedure that one had to go through to apply, I felt overwhelmed, confused and discouraged from applying, and I'm pretty sure that that was the intention. Today my wife suggested that there could be some value in my following through the application process and documenting it via future vlogs for the benefit of other people who wish to access cannabis medicines but find the process daunting. To this end, I sought out step-by-step instructions for applying to access cannabis-based medicines, and I am extremely grateful to the United Patients Alliance, www.upalliance.org, and Families for Access, www.familiesforaccess.com, for letting me have a draft copy of their guidelines prior to publication. Okay, so you've decided that you'd like to apply to access cannabis-based medicines. What is the first step? Firstly, you need to get your doctor on board. You need to convince your doctor that you need cannabis-based medicines. This is likely to be more difficult than it sounds unless you have a particularly enlightened doctor. For a start, you are likely to know more about the medicinal properties of cannabis than they do. No official guidelines have been issued to doctors in relation to the application process, and there is no requirement for any training on cannabis or cannabis-derived products, so that's going to be your job. You will need to provide evidence, clear and unbiased observable facts, that a person with your specific condition can benefit from cannabis or cannabis-derived products. So evidence from any clinical trials, anecdotal examples and case studies will be valuable here. The UPA and Families for Access guidelines recommend compiling a document of all relevant evidence, including web links where appropriate, which can then be emailed to your doctor for his or her consideration. Once you have convinced your doctor that you are a suitable candidate, then he or she will have to fill out an application form, and it may be helpful to be present when this is done because your doctor may need to discuss certain points with you. The next step in applying is to decide which medicinal product you are hoping to receive and where it will be sourced. This is, in all likelihood, another job that you will need to do, because it's fairly likely that your doctor won't have a clue. Your doctor will need to determine how to measure the benefits and outcomes of the treatment, the time frame over which these benefits and outcomes will be determined, and criteria for withdrawing the treatment if or when it is deemed ineffective. Cannabis-derived medicines may be prescribed to those with exceptional clinical circumstances, and an expert panel will decide if a patient satisfies the criteria based upon evidence provided by you and your doctor. So your doctor needs to set out the grounds for your exceptional clinical need to the panel. Once your doctor submits the application, the expert panel secretariat will review it, passing those applications that satisfy the criteria to the expert panel for consideration. Applications are considered on a case-by-case basis, and it is expected that a decision will be made in a 2 to 4 week time frame. I intend to ask my doctor to apply for cannabis-based medicine to treat my Parkinson's disease symptoms, so firstly I need to book an appointment with him. The waiting list for appointments is currently between 4 and 6 weeks, so nothing is going to happen very quickly. I will provide updates as and when there is any progress with or rejection of my application. Don't hold your breath. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or have a topic that you'd like me to cover in future vlogs, Just leave me a message in the comments and I'll do my best to respond. Have a great week. See you next Friday.